Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Candace.
I'm Lonnie. You're driving today, apparently.
Oh my gosh, this is weird me going first.
Okay.
So we're doing things a little different. You're gonna see in just a moment we did some footage about a week ago, and we decided to go ahead and give you an intro because this video is going up on Thanksgiving, so we wanted to tell y'all happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And one of the big things I'm thankful for is that all of you guys watch the channel. Like, it means a lot, and it means that we don't have to just sell on eBay. We get to make some of our income by making these videos. So thanks a bunch for watching, and hope y'all have a good Thanksgiving.
And also it provides a little variety to our day also.
Yes,
it's not just eBay. So yeah, happy Thanksgiving and enjoy the rest of the video.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I am Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back.
We're huddled up around our
got a little fire we're huddled around.
Our little heater this morning.
Trying to keep from getting frostbite in here.
Yeah, it's like 30. It's in the 30s. It got down to like 32 last night.
No, I think it got down to 30.
30.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh. I mean, I can't imagine it being colder anywhere else than here. It is, man. Y'all are lucky y'all aren't here right now because it is cold down here. Woo-wee. So it is, what is today? Friday morning.
Yep.
And we chose not to go to garage sales because we're busy today. We have other stuff to do.
Yeah, we're doing our garage sale again tomorrow, so we're gonna get ready for that.
And Candace told me I either have to get a haircut today or she's gonna make me start wearing one of those Kentucky Fried Chicken buckets on my head.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get him a bucket. I'm gonna make him wear a Halloween pumpkin bucket.
I mean, I just want to get to the point where I can go, hey, what's up? Welcome back to the shed.
I told him he's at the point where he either needs to keep growing it to look like Ryan or
No, she didn't say it looked like Ryan. She said your buddy.
I said your little buddy.
That was so condescending. I'm telling Ryan. Candace already pulled the 3 box knife orders we have going out today. I think we've got 10 orders going out today. In addition to that, decent sales day, I suppose. It was one of those days that overnight we sold nada.
I wonder if that, like, we ended a lot of listings yesterday, like a lot.
A bunch.
Like, we pulled all the makeup, a lot of the HBA that we still had hanging around, like new sealed little board games and stuff. We pulled all that stuff to put in the garage sale. It was like probably almost 1,000 listings, huh? Or items, not listings.
Yeah, I don't know if it's 1,000 or not, but
there was a lot of makeup.
No, it was a lot of cosmetics. So like we had single list cosmetic listings that had like, it was one listing, but then they would have like 6 items still left. Most of it though, like we sold through most of the makeup.
Yeah, there wasn't, like, compared to where it started at, there wasn't a ton left.
Maybe 5%.
And the sales on it have really slowed down, so we're ready to move it out. Yeah.
And that stuff doesn't necessarily have an expiration date, but it has a
shelf life.
A shelf life, and at some point, it's all going to go bad. So we just need to go ahead and move on from it and
give some people some great deals at our sale.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and the starting lineups, we pulled those.
Yeah, these are up here, but these are empty boxes. I just didn't know where to put them.
Pulled all the starting lineups except for
these are, those are gone there too.
The waterproof cases, just a bunch of.
Oh yeah. Those are gone too. Yeah,
these right here. Pulled out.
Yeah, we're gonna sell those at.
Yeah, remember we picked these up so cheap, but and we were giving people a good deal on them, but the problem is they're just too small to fit today's cell phones. They would be good for at the beach to put like keys and cigarettes and stuff in, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
Or like if you have like your fishing license and you want to make sure it doesn't get wet, stuff like that.
So we're gonna sell all those in bulk.
Yeah.
And it's hunting season, so somebody might want something like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go ahead and get these orders pulled. One Delta. We sold a hat. This Disney, what do you call these? Sorcerer hat or something? What do they call it? No, is there a name for it?
That's Sorcerer's Apprentice. That's from Fantasia.
Is there a name for the hat though? Like is it just a sorcerer's hat?
I guess.
Okay. Well, that sold for $24.99 plus ship. Then in Boba Fett drawer, oh, that is over here. Yeah. Boba Fett drawer, we sold one of these eBay Happy Holidays snowman pins from 2003. Almost vintage, Candace. It sold for $9.99 plus shipping on top. And just like I thought when we talked about vintage and antique and stuff, some, like, I guess younger people or people that are newer to the business, they call vintage 20 years. And I saw other people saying vintage is 25. And then it looked like old school, like actual antique shop type dealers said vintage is 50.
Yeah.
Collectible is 30 or something like everybody.
Retro, yeah.
Yeah, retro or collectible. They had like,
yeah.
And you know, I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. But if you're looking on eBay, 9 times out of 10, when people say vintage on eBay, they're referred to 20 is what I've seen.
Yeah.
Or sometimes they even refer to something that's like even newer than that as vintage
I've
too.
seen like 15 years or saying vintage.
Vintage is a misused term, for sure. Speaking of vintage, on 2 Charlie, we sold a pitcher. This guy right here. This is a vintage uranium glass pitcher that sold for $39.99 plus ship. And 10 Charlie, I took an offer on these yesterday. I think I had them around $70 at one point. Something like that. But this whole stack of Chess Life magazines, I want to say I paid $20 for them. And they've sat here for a little while, so I took a best offer of $50 plus shipping on top. There are some older ones in here, and there's also a lot of newer ones too. This is going to be heavy. I think this is going, look, there's old Bobby Fischer. That was when he died, I guess, 2008. I think these are going to go ups though, because yeah, I would have done ups on these because of all the advertisements. And a lot of these are, not that it matters as far as media mail rules go, but a lot of these are not vintage, so they have modern ads. On 7 Charlie, we sold one of these Western statue things. Oh, it is on this shelf. It's in some bubble wrap already. It's like a bucking bronco thing. We bought like, I think 6 of these or something. Maybe a few more than that. For what we paid, 25 a piece, something like that. Mm-hmm. And we sold this one for $84.37 plus shipping on top. 1 Bravo, we sold this, this has been listed for a while. It's a Continental Currency, I think that's the name of it. Oh, I see it. It's up here behind this charger. It's this thing from like the 70s. Oh, it is from the 70s. Spirit of 76. Probably from the bicentennial year. It's just got some replica currency and coins there from 1776. This sold for $20.24 plus shipping on top. Alright, got that stuff packed. Holding that for a little bit later since that's going UPS. And on 1 Echo, pulling a Fontanini. I don't know if that's my best Fontanini or not. That was the best I could do right now. We sold this elephant. This Fontanini elephant with this guy riding on it. He's got like a throne built in. And he's got like a little jar of something up there. Probably some snacks or something for the ride, I guess. Doesn't this remind you of that elephant ride at the Baton Rouge Zoo back in the day? Yeah. Did you ride that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was like $1 or something. Yeah. And then they had like a thing, not a throne, but like a seat. and they just pile a bunch of kids up on top of that elephant, and he'd go around this track.
Well, look, last year, remember Molly?
Yeah, at the Renaissance Fair, right?
The Texas Renaissance Fair. And, yeah, she gets in this line and gets on this big elephant with like 4 strangers. It's so odd. She's sitting up there with a bunch of people she didn't know.
I don't know how much. It was like a $5 or $10 ride or something like that on the elephant. Yeah, it was. Yeah. We don't even have elephants at our zoo anymore. One of them died, and then something about they have to be in pairs.
Yeah, so they sent the other one to another zoo.
Yeah, our zoo sucks.
Our zoo is horrible.
They've been renovating it. Hopefully it's going to be better. It's just in a bad location. Oh, but this sold for $39.99 plus shipping on top. Candace paid $5 for it at a garage sale. Back here on 4 Delta, we sold a Leonard Skinner tour t-shirt. Fair, here we go. Skinnered. Such an odd word. Skinnered. This sold for $14.99 plus ship. We paid $1 for this at a garage sale. Ford Delta sold some wrestlers. These guys right here, I think. Yeah, these 3 wrestling guys sold for $10.79 plus ship. I'll get this packed, and I'll have that UPS order there, and then we have one more UPS order we'll pull after I pack these. All right, all that stuff is packed, and then we have one more thing to pull on 8 Echo. So that's gonna be all the way down here, supposedly. Oh, it is down here. All of these Redikai things. Conquer the Kairu. Bought these at a garage sale. It's got to be 5 years. 5 years ago. For 25 cents a piece. And sold some of them. And some of them never got listed. Or they got delisted or something happened. I think it's these 4 that are going out. Yeah, a lot of 4. These sold for $22.49 plus shipping on top. I think they got to go UPS, but I'm going to double check.
Hey, y'all. So a couple of days ago when I went to do my listings, I noticed that GSP was no longer an option for me. So it seems that eBay has rolled out their own international shipping. So we're going to take a look at it.
We're always the last to know about this stuff, by the way.
Yeah, y'all probably all already know. But just in case someone out there doesn't, we thought we'd talk about it.
And we do have another account. And I checked it this morning, and GSP is still selectable there. However, GSP is not selectable at global shipping.
So it seems like the other features, they're rolling out in waves. Not everyone's getting it all at the same time.
Right. So if we look at the international shipping section of the listing form here, you can see there is no mention of GSP anymore. It's eBay International Shipping, which basically works the same as GSP, it looks like. Simply ship the item to our domestic shipping hub and we'll handle the rest at no extra cost to you. So if you click on more details, it'll take you to a page that tells you all about eBay International Shipping. And here is under key benefits, this is the first thing that caught my eye. No return hassles or refunds. If the buyer opens a return, they don't say what kind of return, they don't say the reason or anything. If the buyer opens a return, eBay will provide them with a return label and issue a refund at no cost to you. You keep the sale. Like, they couldn't have.
I feel like we need to print this out with the date stamped on here somehow, because I can see that's probably going to be an issue, and it's probably going to go away. Maybe it's just something they have right now to kind of soften the blow of changing things. I don't know. It just seems too good to be true.
It does. It does. Or maybe that's their way. Yeah, I think that's their way of trying to get everyone to adopt it.
Right.
Adopt the new thing.
Right.
They also claim that we're going to reduce our selling costs because you don't have an international fee on this, and you did before. They also say it's cheaper for the customer, and it's otherwise it's just like GSP. And then they have this chart down here
showing the differences between the two and how international shipping combines the best of both.
You sound like you're like shilling
Selling
for it. I know. But look, here's one. eBay manages international returns. Global shipping program. eBay international shipping. Yes. No international selling fees. Yes. So, I mean, everything, the way they're positioning it here, it looks like it's just a win-win-win.
It's the bee's knees.
Yeah. So, there's also...
There's an expanded chart if you want to look at that. It'll open up a PDF with even more checks for you to look at.
If you like green checks, you want to see more green checks. And
Click on that button.
But more green checks by the eBay International Shipping and more black X's next to the old methods, then yeah, go look at that. To enroll, I can go up here.
We were already enrolled automatically.
Right, but you just go to account settings, and then you go to shipping preferences, and then you can either eBay International Shipping, new. We're enrolled, but we could opt out here.
Yeah.
If you do opt out and then you opt back in, it does say in the FAQ that it can take up to 24 hours. That's another thing to look at on this page.
There's a FAQ.
Is an FAQ.
Down there. There's a lot of bullet points.
Now, the one thing that I am still a little confused about with this, and I talked to a rep that didn't go anywhere. I've also reached out to eBay for Business on Facebook to see if I can get some clarification, because here's the deal now with this new eBay International Shipping. There is no checkbox to the right of that, where we used to have a checkbox to the right of GSP. So if we were going to sell like a knife or some other type of item that is contraband in a lot of countries, and we're like, okay, we do not want this shipping internationally, shipping globally for this one item. Everything else is fine, just this one item we don't want it to. There is no button for that here. And there are, if you go to the FAQ, there are instructions on how to change that setting for that one listing. However, either I'm dumb and I don't understand the steps, or the website interface does not match the instructions or something. Yeah. I'm trying to get some clarification.
Maybe they rolled it out before all the full features are enabled. We're not sure what's going on.
Right. They even reference like a delivery section that we don't even have. There's nothing that says delivery. I'll show you. Let me show you. I told Candace I wasn't even going to go into this, but I feel like I need to.
Can I opt out?
Can I opt out of eBay International Shipping? And it tells you to go to that account site preferences like I was at just now. To remove a single active listing from eBay International Shipping, navigate to the listing you'd like to change. Scroll down to the delivery section. There is no delivery section. I mean, I know it's just a word, and we can probably assume they actually mean shipping.
But if they're given instructions like that, it needs to be clear and it needs to match.
Why would it say delivery section though? Yeah, there is no such thing. It's shipping. It's called shipping.
Yeah.
At least here it is. And then click, but let's just assume delivery means shipping. Click the link to the right of additional locations and then select none. So there are no with it set up just like this, there are no additional locations thing to select here. Now you do get additional locations if you click on add additional shipping service. If you select this,
but that's something.
That's if you want to ship a different way.
Yeah, because it says you are responsible for shipping, customs forms, etc.
and returns. Yeah. So if you turn that button on, then there is an additional locations section here
where you can add additional services.
But my understanding is that applies only to whatever international services you choose to add right here.
Yeah, because it is all you may not be able to see. There's a box.
It's all lined up and there's a box around it. So to me that applies just to this and not to this. So
they have some kinks to work out. It looks like we have been listing, and we went back and checked. All of our listings we have done does have the option for international shipping on the active listings.
Right.
So we know that we're in We just don't know, say we want to list something that we don't want to ship international. We don't know how to do that without opting out of everything for 24 hours.
Right. And so like here is one of our listings. And if you look at the shipping and payment section, it does say ships to, and it lists all these countries.
Yeah.
And the only thing we have turned on is eBay International Shipping. So
Yeah.
I don't know how to remove one listing from that if in the event that I need to. I am trying to find out. So I hope that wasn't too confusing, but I felt I definitely want to talk about it, and I highly encourage you guys to go look at that page, read it all for yourself, look at the FAQ, and see if you can decipher it. And on our end, we're going to continue to communicate with eBay. I've asked eBay for Business if I could talk to a subject matter expert.
Yeah,
But I don't know. But that's probably a ridiculous request. But hope maybe they will. Maybe they'll let me bend somebody's ear for 5 minutes.
If you do get a shipping expert, ask them our question about regional rate A going away. What happens to those listings?
Oh, that's a good question too.
Yeah, and also with this now that there's not going to be a GSP, we have GSP on listings. What's going to happen to that?
Well, it looks like to me that that's just turned on.
They're just moving everything over.
Well, no, that's turned on account wide for us. So every one of our listings,
old listings will have
all of our listings on that account are on for that.
Old and see, like, go to edit and see if it's what
Yeah.
it looks like.
So I mean, we're not really sure about this, and I'm not. And after talking to eBay's support rep, which
She didn't sound sure either.
she didn't, she gave me a few answers, and then I questioned her, and she said, "Oh yeah, you're right. That was not the right answer." And then
Yeah.
she ended up telling me the website wasn't finished. And I don't know if that's correct either. I might just be doing everything wrong. I don't know. But for what it's worth, we wanted to share that with y'all. And now we want to tell y'all goodbye. Thank you very much for watching the video, and we will see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.